In this video, I'm going to show you what it's like to get started on a website with Wix versus Squarespace. And we're going to start with Wix because Wix actually has a lot to it, whereas getting started with Squarespace is a little bit simpler. Now, Wix has 3 different website editors built into one. You have Editor X, which is its pro website editor. You have the template editor in front of me, and then you have Wix ADI, which is a simplified automatic website builder. So you can see all 3 of these sites that I started in my Wix dashboard here. So let's create a new one to go through these different experiences. So I can choose, first of all, whether I want to go with Wix, which is going to unlock the ADI and the template editor, or I can just go with Editor X. So think about it like I can go the simple route or the more professional route. And if I go the professional route, I can start with a template or I can start with a blank canvas. And now I'm ready to get started on this site. Now, once you're ready, you'll have to upgrade to a plan. And Wix's pricing plans there's a lot. On the Editor X side, you have 3 website options, and then you also have 3 commerce options. So let's take a quick look at that. So here we are with Editor X, and like I said, there's some website plan options, and I'm not too familiar with these, so I can't really get into the specifics of, what's what. But it seems like the way it's structured, you get more video hours with the Ultra versus the Essential, if that's important to you. And then there's some e-commerce plans as well that go up to $219 a month. And this is with Editor X. Now, if I go the other route and start a site down this other funnel, down the regular Wix funnel, then here I'm going to start with what kind of website I'm creating, and you'd be surprised how many options there are. Say general contractor, look at that. And we can pick the elements that we think we're going to have on the site. So if I'm going to have forms or maybe a blog or maybe a forum, some of these options I thought were kind of cool because you don't get that with Squarespace. You don't get forums, you don't get groups to have a community. So anyway, let's go forward with, here we are. Okay, so now we have to make a decision. We can answer a few questions and automatically get a website designed, or we can start with a template and make it our own. So if I click Edit Template, that's going to take me down the path of choosing a template and then getting started by editing that template. But if I go the ADI route, let's do that as well while that loads. See if I can do this quickly. If I go the ADI, okay, here we go. It's going to ask me, what's the name of my business? So, new shop. If I have, an existing website that I want to import content from, I can do that. I haven't actually done this. Let's see if it will work for my wife's website. Do I need? Okay. Couldn't find any images. All right, that's okay. But I guess if it could, then it would. pull those images in. So here I pick a theme, and later on you actually get a few more options for themes once you start the site. But I guess this is just to get started, and this is a getting started video. All right, you can pick your favorite homepage design. All right, so I got 3 options. Maybe I want this one. And you can add pages. So remember, this is trying to build a site for me as much as possible. So if I know I'm going to need a contact page, maybe a resources page, I can add that. If I might need a couple blank pages, or a team page. And then now I click edit, and puts this site together for me. All right. And if I want to customize it, then this is how I go about customizing. Yay. So everything happens in these sidebar panels. There's no drag and drop functionality with the ADI. So that was Wix ADI. And then I think this is the regular Wix site that I was trying to load a few minutes ago. Let's see if this will finish loading. If it doesn't matter, because this is what it looks like. So again, you got your pages that you can switch between. You can add your content, you can manipulate your site design, the theme. There's a lot of overlap between the ADI, this, and the editor X. Just some nuanced differences. I think the biggest difference being between the ADI and this more regular template editor. You got a lot of flexibility, especially like in the header up here. You can move things around. You do not have that kind of flexibility with Squarespace at the moment. And so let's jump on over to getting started with Squarespace. And the first step here is similarly, you're going to start with a template. And once you pick a template, all of the templates are the same. The only difference is the content, the styling, the text, which sounds like a lot. But what I mean by all the templates are the same is you're getting the same set of features and functionalities. There's nothing that you can do with one template that you can't do with another. Now, if I click edit like I just did, first thing you'll note here is editing the site header is a little different experience. I have to choose a layout that I like. I can't just drag and drop it to my liking. But once I get into my sections here, I can do just that, and I can make it what I want. I think that's the Squarespace tagline. And so I'm really enjoying Squarespace's fluid engine at the moment. Yay. There's a lot that you can do with it that you couldn't do previously. But you still get, I think what I like about it in comparison to Wix is it's a lot more simple in the sense of, everything isn't right there in my face. It's kind of out the way, and things appear as I need them. So if I want to get into the style of the site, maybe changing the fonts, I can do that pretty efficiently. Maybe I want to change the color palette. Let's change the palette. And, I'm pretty sure you can do this with Wix. I don't know if I said this in the beginning of the video, but I've been using Squarespace almost exclusively for the past 10 years. And I only just started checking out Wix maybe a day ago in order to make this comparison. And so, it's interesting to find that Wix has 3 different ways to get started on a website and 3 different website building experiences, whereas Squarespace has one. It's simplified, and you know, if supreme maximum flexibility is what you want, then maybe Editor X is right for you. But if you want a little bit of constraint mixed with flexibility, then I think Squarespace still offers that, and I think it offers that right now better than it ever has. So hopefully you found this useful. There's a couple links below if you want to try out Wix or Squarespace. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.